Hey guys, it's Carl Brown for GuitarLessons365.com. Today we're going to learn how to play I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. So we're in standard tuning on this one, which is great for when we're talking about Keith Richards. You get to be in standard, it's kind of rare. And we're going to be doing that main riff. We're going to be doing all the chords that are being played underneath it, and then we're going to take care of Keith Richards' overdubs over that chorus part as well. So the whole thing's going to be done note for note. So let's start here with this main riff. Everybody knows this, so you can't mess it up. We're going to have second fret on the A string twice, and then you're going to play 2, 4, 5, then pick 5 again, then again, slide it down to 4, and then pick 4 again. So we have this. Now, when you repeat it, at least the first 4 times you hear this riff, he'll hold the second note, that note right there, and then the other times he'll mute it. And then the 4th time he'll hold it again. Alright, so listen for that. I mean, it's probably kind of random as the song goes, which ones he's holding. It's the same notes, just, you know, just kind of do your own thing with it. Alright, so now let's take care of the, underneath those, there's chords going on. Something like this. Alright, so it's a simple kind of 8th note strong. That's done on acoustic guitar. E major to D to A, and the repeat. Alright, the other riff in this song is, I played it at the beginning, I'll play it again. Back to that main riff with the under that. So now if you're the only guitar player, you probably just have to stick with these chords. So it's going to be, you can consider this the chorus, E to A, 2 measures each, then again, and now the chords are going to go by a little quicker. E to B7. Now that chord is going to be 2nd fret on the 5th string, the A string there, 1st fret on the D string, 2nd fret on the G, open B string, and the 12th fret on the high E. And then back to E and A again. So the chords started going a little quicker. We have this. And back to it. Now, over the chords that happen for the chorus that we just covered, 2 measures of E to 2 measures of A, done twice, then the E, B7, all that stuff. There's, every time that happens in a song, Keith Richards does a few kind of working off that, some cool rhythm guitar parts, different every time. So let me play the first time through. It sounds like this. I'll play the chords so you can hear when it starts. Alright, so he's just kind of messing around. He goes back to the riff there. he kicks in the fuzz pedal there. So he takes off the fuzz and this plays clean here. So we're going to start here with a, it's coming out of, so that's sliding into 9 on the low E to 7 on the A, back to that 9, slide down to 5. I'll play that a few times, then do that again. All right, and now we have this. So that's the 9 on the G and the D together, and then bar 7 on the D and the A together. Play that, and then add a 9th on the D, and then do that again. And then hit those 9s again, back to the 7s. Then that same lick that we did before. So we had this. Back to the 5th fret. And we have one of these typical Keith Richards rhythm style. 7s on the A and the D to 5s. Back to 5 on the low E. And then 7. So getting the stuff exact isn't that important. Just kind of getting the vibe and using the right chord form. So it kind of sounds like this all together. Alright, so now we go to the next part. Sounds like this. So we're just kind of holding around this E power chord. And then over this B chord, we go. That's 7 done twice on the low E. 9 to 7 on the A. Pull off. 9 to 7. Over to 9 on low E. You'll see all this again here. Then 7, 9. And then we're back to those chords. Kind of rotating between these two 7s and the two 9s. It's kind of how good. And we're back to the main riff. Alright, so the second time it gets to that riff, those chords, he's going to play something that sounds like this. Alright, so in there you heard this. That's actually on the recording. I think it's probably kind of a mistake, but had a cool vibe about it, I guess, so they just kept it. So we're going to start here, same intro. And then we get to that A note here, just 5th fret on the low E string. Then sliding into 11 on the D, A string, to 9 on the D, then 11, 9 again on the A. And then back to these chords. Kind of mess between those two chords for a couple measures, so just don't be too particular about it. Then back to the 5th fret. So then we had that, and that's sliding from 7 to 9, 7, 8 to 6 on the D, 7, 8, 6 on the D. So it's, and if you listen to the recording, you'll hear that it's kind of. Anyway, if you don't like the sound of that, you can just kind of hang out. We'll do that again. We're back to these E to the 7s again. And that same fill over the B7. And then back to the E. Alright, and there's a little fill here on the A. To end it, the 5th fret, slide 7 and 9. 7 on the A. Then 8, 7, back to 5. And then we're back. Alright, so the last time he plays the song, this riff, he's going to do these fills over it. it's a little bit more sparse. So we're starting the same way. And then he has these little chord stabs. So that's the 6 on the D and 7 on the G. And 3 of them. And then that same lick to 7 on the low E to the 5th fret. Then mess around with the E chords. And then over the B7, you don't have to do the... You can just go 7, 9 on the low E to 7, back down 9, 7. And pick 7 twice on the A. So. And then back to E. And then the A. And then it goes back to the riff. Alright, so obviously you need to know the song well by ear. Just knowing where all the parts sound like at least. So you can really kind of trace where all these fills are going. But after that, it should be pretty easy to kind of lock in with it. And it's a relatively easy song to play. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon for GuitarLessons365.com.